Alrighty folks, welcome back to the channel. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you, whether you're subscribed or not. I love the subscribers, love you guys that subscribed. I really do. I don't want to underscore the subscribers, but I appreciate everyone, whether you're subscribed or not. Appreciate y'all watching the videos. But if you're not subscribed, I really wish you'd at least go back, look at some of the other content on the channel, see what's out there, and if you like what's going on, please go ahead and subscribe, because I've got probably about a 60-40, where about 40% of people aren't subscribed and 60% are. So let's get that 40%, let's make that go down and make that 60% go up. I definitely appreciate it. Shake and Bake appreciate it. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So, but I definitely appreciate it. But a lot of you have asked, hey Don, what's all that dinging and donging and you hitting buttons and doing this and doing that, and you know, the dinging that's going on in the car that we hear all the time. That's me prepping the car, getting the car ready to do the burnout, get staged, and getting the car ready to take off. That's what that's all about. And also getting the GoPros ready for recording, so I got the content for you guys to watch. So there is a lot of things going on, literally even before I pull up to the burnout box, and we're gonna go over all that stuff. Let's get right into it right now. All right, so we're just gonna pretend there's some no times going, or drag radials, or something else, another row going, and we're just sitting in the staging lanes. So what I'll do is, in the staging lanes, is I'll go ahead and put the car in run. And the reason why I put it in run, I'll tell you here in a minute. But the main reason why we do this part, while we're sitting in the staging lanes, we go ahead and hit the performance pages. And for you folks that do have performance pages, you guys have probably seen it. Sometimes this takes forever, sometimes it's fairly quick. You just never know. So what I like to do is try and get it ready in the with the car off in run, get it ready before we even pull up. So that way, you'll see in a second, when I start the car, this stuff comes right back up. So when we're sitting in the lanes, I'll just go through the gauges. You know, while the car's in run, you're gonna get your temperatures and things like that, right? So you get to see all that kind of stuff. But the main thing is putting it on the timers. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right? Even just switching between the different options, it can take some time. And you don't want to be doing that in between finishing your burnout and pre-staging and staging. You don't want to do it then. It's really painful. People get, you know, they get anxious and they're waving you on, and you're getting nervous and trying to hit all these buttons and get everything together. Just I've found it's better to do it up front and be ready. And the same thing with the T2, right? So it's already ready. So another thing I'll also do is go ahead and get the Draggy app up. So I don't have my Draggy because in that last video, I broke the crap out of it. I tore it apart. So I don't have a Draggy. I got another one coming, so we're gonna have more Draggy content. It's just, I don't have one right now. So literally I bring up the app, hit connect. It's not gonna connect. So I'm gonna simulate using video off my phone. So this is, just pretend this is Draggy being ready. All right, now that lane's done. They're getting ready to pull up my lane. All right, so we'll go ahead and start the car. So again, I'll show you. Performance pages immediately come back up, which is great. And the T2 immediately starts doing the gauges. So that is awesome. So, all right, once they start pulling us up into the water box, I put the car in sport mode. All right, you see traction control and the little flag up there, that means it's in sport mode. And then I hit my traction control. I hold it for approximately 10 seconds. And you'll see it electronic stability control off. And that allows me to go ahead and do my burnout. All right, so now we're waiting a few more seconds or whatever. They're now pulling us up to, beginning to pull us up to the box. So I'll reach out and I'll reach around my helmet. Normally I have my helmet and this camera sits right here, and I have a camera outside, usually sitting right about here. So I'll reach out and reach with this hand and hit both GoPros at the same time, so they're time synced. So I got the GoPros going, pull us up. A majority of the times you'll hear me do a short burnout. It's not even really a burnout. It's just to spin the tires to get rocks or debris or whatever off the tires prior to going through the water box and then into doing your burnout. So now we're pulling up. We do the little burnout. We go through the water box and we get to where they stop us. You know, they'll stop you to do your burnout. So to do my burnout, I've got what's called the burnout box from Z Automotive. My opinion, when I bought mine, there was only about a $50 difference between the burnout box and the full taser. Just buy the full taser. Don't worry about just buying the burnout. Even if you have performance stage, just buy the full thing. And that's not a promotion or anything. That's just my opinion. I wish I'd have just bought the full taser. Anyway, so now to do the burnout, what I'm gonna do is hit this left button and the set button at the same time, and you'll see the ABS will start blinking. Once you see that, you hit your brakes 2 or 3 times, and what that's gonna do, that's gonna get your front brakes to hold you in place and releases the rear brakes, so you're doing a burnout without burning up your rear brakes. That's all that's for. So boom, we go through the burnout. Now, go through the burnout, you let off that left side. You don't have to hold the set button. You just let off that let button and you glide through. Now if you look, you'll see the ESC is turned back on. So you got to do that again after your burnout. So you come back down, your traction control, hold it for 10 seconds. And boom, now you see it again over here, right? So that turns your traction control off again, so that way when you do your race, you don't have traction control. All right, so now we done our burnout, we're pulling up. Y'all see me start the draggy, and a lot of times you'll hear this, maybe you won't see me, and start my log. All right, so now we have everything running. The cameras are running, the T2 is logging, the draggy is recording. We pull up. Now I'm gonna switch to a video where I'm pre-staging, staging, and taking off. All right, so now we're on the coming up to pre-stage and stage. This is a perfect one because it shows you how to courtesy stage as well. You see he lit one light, the top light, and then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna hit my top light. Then after that, you go into the second light. It doesn't matter who lights the second light first. As long as both top lights are on, you can pull in. Now you'll see me go right before the green. If you wait till green, you're late. But as I'm pulling up, that's what I'm doing. Starting the log and starting the draggy. All right, now we're at the end of the race. All right, so y'all saw us pre-stage, stage, and then take off on just before the green light. You take off on the green light, you're late. But anyway, now we're getting to the end of the track. I'm doing my talking. Yeah, we did a good run, blah, blah, blah. And then you hear a bunch of these noises again. So that's me stopping the draggy, and then coming over here. Man, it's working good today. The T2 never works this good, by the way. So hit OK, hit save. Now I'm saving the log, and then I'm just returning back, getting the time slip. We go over the time slip, go back to the pits, take a break, rinse, repeat 4 or 5 times, however many runs we get in. So that's pretty much all the dinging and donging and the button pressing that y'all see me doing or hear me doing. And each one of those in and of themselves is just as important as the other. If I don't start the GoPros, I don't get content. All I get is a run. If I don't get the draggy, not so much bad about the draggy, because we've missed draggy footage before, but I missed the draggy, not a big deal. I missed the performance pages, not such a big deal. I miss a log, that's a bigger deal. Missing a log is pretty huge, because if something goes wrong during that run, you don't have a log of it. So logging is important. Log every run, always log every run. But that's my routine. That's how I get up to the line, get the race done, get the race finished, turn oh, I forgot, reach out, shut the GoPro off. You'll see me take the GoPro off my helmet. While I'm still facing forward, I take my helmet off, throw my hat back on, and then you see me like I am now, driving down the track. Go get the time slip, and then we're done. But yeah, so it's a bit busy in here. The most relaxing part is when when I'm driving. It's before I'm driving and after I'm driving is where all the stress comes in. Driving is shake and bake. You point her straight, she just runs straight. But like I said, there's my routine. So now y'all know everything that I'm doing as I'm prepping for the race, going through the race, and after the race. So hope y'all got some enjoyment or some tutorial out of this, got some knowledge, whatever the case may be. But I hope y'all enjoyed the content. Hope y'all enjoy the channel. Continue to please like, subscribe, smash the bell, shoot them comments. It definitely helps on the YouTube algorithm, especially the likes and the comments. Subscriptions, not to a certain extent they do, but it's really the likes and the comments that get the algorithm going and gets the channel out to more people. But I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like I said in the beginning, that's it for this one, folks. Until next time, adios.